Good day. It's been a little while since I've popped in and said hello to everybody, and I apologize for that. It's been kind of busy and a little difficult, I guess you could say. I mean, COVID, right? But so just first, I just want to say thank you for stopping and watching the video. Okay. Second, and the worst news that I will share with you. If you've been following me at any point over the last 6 years, you know that I helped care for my grandmother. She was my last grandmother. It's weird to talk about her in past tense. If you can't tell, Grandma passed away. She was part of the inspiration for my character Beth and Graham in the new in my contributions to the Independence Island series. And she passed away at the age of 98. But it was just not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, and I think she heard, because she was a stubborn lady, and she didn't want people fussing over her. I think she overheard them saying that they were going to bring in all these medical supplies into her care facility, and she just said, "I don't think so." And so she went to sleep that night, and she just didn't wake up. So what better way can we ask for, right? So we had her funeral this last weekend, and it was very sweet, and it was nice to see some of my cousins. It was a little weird, you know, we're all masked up and whatnot. So, but if you followed me 2 years ago, you know, up till 2 years ago, throughout the last 6 years, you know that I helped take care of her and that I adored her and that she was just such an inspiration to so many people. Even with her dementia or Alzheimer's, I'm not quite sure which one she had. Either way, I know she really didn't know who I was half the time, so that's okay. So anyway, that was the sad news. And those of you that commented and gave your condolences to me on social media, thank you. I appreciate that, and you guys are just amazing. A couple of you even sent me flowers. My publisher, and the ladies that I'm writing with, they sent an arrangement of sorts to my home, and it really blessed my heart. So, more fun news. Did you notice when I covered my face? Yeah, pinky finger. I did something to it, and it has kind of inhibited the writing. I've been writing on my phone because I can't use this. A, S, Z, Q, and W. They're a bit of a problem. So that's been going on. Thankfully, I'm getting used to it and getting used to how to use it. I probably have hammer finger though, I think, or mallet finger, I think they call it. So yeah, that'll be fun. Fun part of breaking up 2 male pit bulls. Yes, that's always fun. But you can't get in between them, and any pit bull owner knows you can't get between pit bulls. So I had to pull from behind on one of them, and I felt my finger bend funny, but I didn't realize how much damage I had done until I looked at my finger and the tip was just flopping there. I'm like, oh, poo. Okay, that's not gonna work anymore. So anyway, gotta laugh about it, right guys? Okay, so on to next news. So sorries and all that's over with. It's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to see where we go from here, right? So coming up next in February, I'll start first round edits this week on the next book in the Scrumptious Independent, or the Independence Island series. And so the next book is Heart Pressed. And so that'll start. We'll be working on that, the first round edits here probably this week. I've got another project I've got to finish up for my writers group, and then I can get that done. Or I can just flop between them. I've also started writing on the third book. Can you believe it already? I'm thinking about the third book because my third book is due in January. So, and this book, Heart Pressed, comes out February 24th, I think. End of February. How's that? End of February 2021. So I'm really excited to share that story with you. It's a little different. We will watch two couples and see where life takes them, and life lessons come up, and things that you didn't expect you'd have to deal with are coming into the play. But this book takes place on two wineries on Elnora Island. So that was kind of interesting to write two wineries that weren't in Italy or France or even California. So, but I guess good wine does come out of the South, and I'm really eager to sample a little. I guess in the South they only use muscadine grapes. They have a harder casing. The skin on the outside is a little harder, and it gives a different flavor to the grape itself. So I'm really kind of looking forward to that. Let's see if I can get myself a bottle just to try. Anyway, so that is coming up, and I can't wait to share these characters with you. You'll still see Scott and Beth. You'll still hear from Graham. You're going to see Scott, Beth, and Graham through every single book. And I feel like I should have put a disclaimer on Scrumptious Independence, but I didn't, and I apologize. If you have read Scrumptious Independence, you have gotten very irritated with me, haven't you? Yes, I understand. And that is because I kind of left things hanging. I apologize, but there's a purpose, okay? Everything that revolves around Beth and Scott and the food truck, you're gonna see throughout the entire 5 books that I write. It's not just a couple of the other authors. They did like, this book is one couple, and this book is another couple, and this book is another couple, and you're just going to see smatterings of their main characters. My books, you're going to see the same 2-3 characters throughout the whole all 5 books. You're going to, I introduced a couple of characters that maybe I only mentioned in passing, but their stories are coming up later, okay? So, yes, that means you need to read all 5 of my books to get the full story, all right? I did that on purpose. I've been watching a lot of these shows like, I can't even remember the title now. Some of these Hallmarky TV shows kind of thing, where there's an episode. Well, these are kind of like 5 episodes. And so you're going to see Beth, Scott, Graham, and the food truck involved in every aspect of my books. And it's not just Beth seeing the main female, the new female in character in Heart Pressed. Her name is Amara. And it's not just going to be Beth watched Amara kind of thing. No. They become friends, and they interact with each other, and they socialize, and they go shopping, and those things, that sisterhood is there. And you're also going to meet Dante in Heart Pressed, and they too, Scott and Dante. Scott is going to do a project for Dante, and they're going to intermingle and socialize and just create a friendship that that maybe wasn't there before. So it's kind of fun. You're gonna see everybody's interacting with everybody else, so that should be a fun time. So bear with me, don't get too irritated. I'm sorry that I gotta make you wait, and I know that you guys are mostly irritated with the whole suspense element in Scrumptious Independence, the suspense element, and it wasn't quite as big as maybe it could have been, but there's only 50,000 words. I can only do so much. So that little piece is gonna you're gonna see bits of it throughout the entire series, okay? It's not gonna get resolved because, guys, cases, you know, they don't resolve right away. They take 2 years, 3 years sometimes before your perpetrator is properly persecuted and tried for their crimes. And so, you know, it's gonna be patient, guys, because we're gonna wrap up 2.5 years, 3 years in 5 books, okay? But I think by the time you get to the end, I've already, my characters are already telling me what they want in book 5 when I'm only starting to write book 3 and I'm still editing book 2. So it'll be good. It'll be really good. I'll see if I can squeak out a couple extra 1,000 words from the publisher. But so just bear with me and enjoy the ride, because I'm having so much fun with these people. These people in my imagination that don't really exist. So I haven't been doing, so Back Porch Reads, it is my review blog. I haven't been doing too much with it, just because I'm trying to write and I'm trying to give you guys new content and more books, and because that's the purpose, right? That's why you guys follow me. It's because books, right? So I haven't been reading as much through Celebrate Lit's review publicities as I would before, but that's because I really want to give you the best I've got, and I don't want other books to intermingle with it, like other plot ideas and whatnot. So I'm trying to keep my books as pure as I possibly can by not reading other contemporary fiction. If you're seeing reviews on Back Porch Reads from me, it wouldn't be by anybody else, but anyway, if you're seeing reviews on Back Porch Reads, it's mostly going to be historical fiction, okay? Or a genre that I don't write in, okay? Because I want to keep it as contemporary and cutesy as possible. So that's where we're at. I hope you guys will continue to stick around with me. I will try to get on here more. The kids are in school and everything, so stay tuned, and I will see you guys all later. Love yous.